or Scylla match the rotation.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back once again to the Don't Shoot Disc Golf podcast. This is week number 26. I am your host, Harry Messenger, coming to you live from my studio in Manchester. I should probably clarify, not in Manchester, in Stockport, Manchester, so not under local lockdown anymore here, but absolutely brilliant to see so many of you here for the show once again. Want to drop a quick shout out to my sponsors. Thank you so much for sponsoring the YouTube stream, London Disc Golf Community. Thank you for sponsoring the overall podcast tonight, Launch Disc Golf. London Disc Golf Community have a great YouTube channel, and you can check it out in the YouTube description if you are watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, you'll have to go to YouTube to check out the channel, but definitely check it out. And I'm not only saying that because of tonight's guest, who is almost ready to step into this broadcast. He is currently waiting in the Don't Shoot Disc Golf Digital Green Room, sponsored by Disc Golf UK, and he is now here with us. Hello, Mr. Olli Simonson of London Disc Golf Community.
Hello, how's it going?
Hi, Olli. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. Yeah, looking forward to the weekend. Get to play some disc golf. How are you?
So likewise. Can't wait for Sunday, Manchester League, and I will be back out, and I might even get to throw some right-handed shots this week. We'll see.
Uh-huh.
So, welcome back to the show, Olli. Is this your second or your third time on Don't Shoot? I can't remember.
I believe, yeah, second time.
Second time. Cool. Well, for those of you who are new to the show, who might have come across us on YouTube or on Twitch, maybe. I think we still have 0 viewers on Twitch, but for anyone who doesn't know who you are, why don't you give yourself a little introduction?
Sure. My name's Oliver Simonson, or Olli Simonson on Facebook and everywhere. I've been playing disc golf for about 6 years, and I play in the Open Division. I learned to play disc golf out in New Zealand and played out there for about 2-3 years, and been playing in the UK now for about 3 years, coming up 4 years now actually. And yeah, that's about it. I live in London. I play at Horsenden Hill Disc Golf Course, which we'll come on to a bit later in the show, and that's about it.
That sounds good to me. And so anyone who didn't know Olli, and now you do, and that's fantastic to be able to welcome you guys to the show like that. Olli, I've minimized you on my other monitor, and it's frozen you. So let me repair. Sorry, chat. Olli is now repaired. I've learned my lesson to not mess with the Zoom call. So yeah, let's move on to the show, shall we? And the first section of the show, first, before we move on to the show, I want to say hi to some of you beautiful people in chat because I appreciate you all for coming along to the podcast live. So hello to Max and Amanda, watching separately tonight, it would seem. So hi, Max and Amanda. Hello to Carol and me, testing YouTube and Twitch chats. Hello to Ian McDougall and Josh Dyer and Carol and Shane. Everybody watching on Facebook so far. So if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, say hi in the chat, and I will see it come up because we've had another technology upgrade, and I can now co-chat with you all. So that's all good on this side of the thing. But now we can move on to UK Disc Golf News, the first topic of tonight's show, Ollie.
Well, what do you want to cover first, Harry?
Well, I think we should talk about last week's epic event in Croydon.
Oh dear. I was hoping you wouldn't bring that up first. Well, let's talk about other players apart from me, shall we? Because I had an absolute shocker. 3 rounds on my rating, and yeah, I played about 3 rounds in the last 2 months before then. I've just been so busy with everything. So, anyways, let's not talk about my round. Let's talk about the other players. Who do you want to talk about first?
Well, I think we should probably talk about the Open division because we had a fantastic week, really, in the Open division. It was the biggest open field that I've personally seen in the UK, at least since I've been playing. So that's 3 years.
7 people in the Open division. 17,
yeah, I can see that on the chat. And the first prize appears to have been $178, which is one of the larger UK prize pools, certainly.
I think about £135 it was.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, and a trophy disc and a massive wooden wheel, or not wheel, sorry. I guess like this big, massive wooden trophy. Looked really, really cool.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really excited to talk about the result. But I've just seen in chat we've got 2 people commented from YouTube. So hello, Nelson and Christopher. Welcome to the show, where we're talking all about UK disc golf news. And right now we're recapping one of the tournaments that happened here last year. We've got Max asking. Max says, "What is the Twitch link?" Max, it's on the screen as we speak. See if you can spot that on the display. There you go. Ollie's pointing right at it. So yeah, on to the results. So if you don't want spoilers for the UK tournament that there is no next day coverage of yet, well, maybe you get there one day.
We had live scoring, so people could have been following along for the live scoring.
We did. We had live scoring on Ching, and so the winner. It came down to the last hole, which was very exciting. We had a playoff, I believe. I was not there to watch it, but
2-hole playoff on hole 1 and hole 2.
So the winner was Mr. Noah Smithson, a friend of the show. So congrats to him. But perhaps more impressive was Ben Davies, who I had never met and I'd only ever heard of from seeing his scores on Facebook, which were always very impressive. But to take Noah to a playoff in 3 rounds and to beat out Dan Ryan, Josh Birmingham, Declan Bransby, and James Luton and Cy Luard and Ollie was incredibly impressive. So big congrats goes out to Ben Davies, playing in his first PDGA event, I believe.
Yeah, Ben Davies will officially be the highest rated player in the UK, probably 1,000 rated as well. So big contender. Obviously, Croydon is his local course, and he's originally an Ultimate player, been playing Ultimate for years and years, and he's been playing disc golf now since the lockdown and been playing at Croydon every single day basically for the last 6 months, and no wonder he's learnt every hole. He's been everywhere. He's crushed it. I think he's got -7 3, 4, 5 times now, and not surprised that he came through and shot some good disc golf and hot rounds. And he's another thing is great to see from the Ultimate players is that they're generally more athletic than the disc golfers. So playing 3 rounds at Croydon is very tiring for most people as well, unless you're an athletic or physically fit. So 2 rounds on Saturday, 1 round on Sunday, most people would be very tired. So not for Ben. He has obviously been playing there loads, and he's absolutely crushed it. So big congratulations to him, and I'm sure he's super pumped and chuffed to be 2nd place and probably be the highest rated player in the UK.
Yeah, really cool. And I'd love to see him keep that up, because if we can have multiple players up there at the top shooting 1,000 rated rounds every tournament, then things are bright for UK disc golf, which is really exciting.
Well, the higher rated players that we have, the more it will elevate other people's ratings as well. So absolutely great for him and everyone else as well.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So looking else down at the leaderboard, we had only one shot back in third place, Dan Ryan, another player local to Croydon, and that's really quite incredible to see 3 players averaging pretty much 1,000 rated disc golf across the whole tournament in the UK. So the more of that, the better, and no doubt more will be coming because there's still even looking at that list of absolute killers in the UK scene. There's plenty of players who could be right up there with them who weren't at the tournament. So we haven't got any O'Briens there. We haven't got. I don't know if Dell was playing a different division, but he's always up there. There's plenty of other people. So yeah, really cool to see that event's results. And I was really sad not to be there. And hopefully, once my elbow's healed up, I'll be at the next one, and we can compete again, which will be for me Bluebell Woods, the Scottish Open one-day tournament, 24th of October.
Nice.
So if anybody fancies a trip up to Scotland, I will see you there.
We've got Richard Barney Wood saying in the chat on Facebook, Ben plays 4 rounds a day, often. 4 rounds at Croydon is just...
That's craziness.
Oh my god.
I was dead on my feet after 2 rounds when I played there, so... Wow, it's great to see that level of commitment. We've got Chris coming in saying, oh man, so good to hear that level of rating coming out already in the new disc golf boom we're having. I really think we can start to say we are having a new disc golf boom in the UK, and that's really exciting too.
Practice.
Yeah, I need to get out on the course, and all these newcomers are going to be humiliating me.
Oh yeah. Well, we're moving into the quote off season, and the reality is that for me personally, I get more time to play more disc golf, so I have to take advantage of this. And it gets a bit colder, it gets more rain, wet and cold, and people tend to stop playing disc golf over the winter season. But it's really an opportunity to get out there, practice putting, playing more, and I'll personally have more time to play there as well. So kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. So I want to drop a shout out to Josh and Adam who've arrived in chat. Hello guys, and yeah, let's move on to the next thing, which is we're talking about disc golf booming in the UK. Something epic happened tonight, which is a massive deal, and that was that Manchester Disc Golf was featured on Blue Peter. So I don't know if we've got any viewers here not from the UK, but Blue Peter is a fundamental part of British society, I would say, at this point. It's been on TV for, 40 years, 50 years, 70 years? Who knows? It's been on TV since my parents were children, at least. So,
well, Harry, you're going to have to fill me in, because I've got no idea what Blue Peter is.
You've got no idea what Blue Peter is? Wow. So Blue Peter is probably the premium, at least when I was a kid, it was probably the premium kids TV channel that was made. It's on CBBC, which back when I was a terrestrial TV person was BBC One, so it was prime on your screen, but I don't know if it's online or what now. But it's on CBBC, 5:30. It's well known for having little blue badges that you get on your t-shirt, shaped like a little crest. So if you've got a Blue Peter badge, that's a sign of honour. I think a couple of the Manchester Disc Golf kids got them, so that was really really cool to see. But yeah, we were officially on Blue Peter. I watched the coverage. It's on BBC iPlayer. I've got a link ready to drop into chat, so I'm going to quickly drop in Twitch chat, which literally only me is watching. So if you want to come and watch it in Twitch with me and make me feel less alone, feel free. There's a link in the Facebook chat. Don't watch it until the end of the show, obviously, guys. And you have to be in the UK to watch BBC iPlayer links. But click on the link. You have to scroll through to the Manchester segment. Starts at 7 minutes in and goes for until 13 minutes, so we got about 6 minutes of feature.
So how long did you show them? Because I haven't seen it yet. So was it like for a full half an hour just about disc golf?
No, it's a 6-minute segment of a half an hour children's show. You can't really keep children's attention for a full half an hour on the same topic, but disc golf comes across really well. The two kids who are showing, really I should know their name, Peter and Abigail, I think, do all of the teaching. There's no adults featured in it at all apart from the presenters. So the Blue Peter presenters are adults, and then
and they just explaining the rules.
Yeah, the kids show them some form, teach them some rules, show them how to throw off a tee pad, show them how to putt, and the presenter have a go and have a good time. And I mean, the scoring's a bit fudged for the kids to make it a draw, or the guy fake misses the last shot, and there's a couple of things that'll be funny to children, but of the presenters doing badly. But that's kind of how the show works. But it really is huge. I think it's underestimated. People are underestimating how many people will see this, because I would be shocked if there weren't even 2 million parents who watch Blue Peter every day. So it's going to get eyes on disc golf in so many households that will have never seen it before. We got
hopefully disc golf can boom even more.
Yeah, well, there'll be kids who will know what it is. I don't think there'll be that many people who start playing disc golf based on seeing it on Blue Peter. There'll probably be some, but I think more it will be people.
But it's about growing the awareness.
Yeah, the awareness, like you say, like knowing what it is now. If you say, oh, I play disc golf, somebody might say, I saw that when my kid was watching Blue Peter.
Yeah.
Which is something that we lack in the UK, so it'd be really, really exciting to see that.
TV magic, indeed.
We got Stephen saying, already had a few messages from friends who've seen it on Blue Peter and have had seen some of my Facebook posts asking where to play. So there you go, magic. We're gonna, it's gonna be really cool to see the sport keep growing, and things like this only help. So I'm excited for that. Did you see on the side that KJ USA, one of the pro players, ridiculous ace at Maple Hill, was featured on the Guardian's website this week? So he was listed as frisbee player rather than disc golfer, but it's close enough, and it did get changed in the end.
I had a little debate about that on the Disc Golf Community Facebook group, and I think one of my friends, he actually wrote a long email to the Guardian saying, "Can you please change it? It's not frisbee, it's disc golf." And I think they actually changed it. So
brilliant.
Yeah,
oh, that's
good on you.
Cool. So yeah, Blue Peter, big deal. Go check it out. Share it with a friend who's got kids. Show it to your kids if you've got kids. I think it'll be a really fun reference tool for people in the future to be able to go away. I hope it gets uploaded on YouTube or something. We wanted to show you a clip of it on the show, but we were a little bit concerned that we would get copyright strikes or something, and we want to be able to have this video up for posterity and for future viewers, because I don't know if you guys know this, but we get quite a lot of viewers who watch after the show. I can't give you exact amounts because Facebook hit counters are a bit funny, but I think we get about 100 total viewers a week now. So hello to all my future viewers who will be watching this in the next few days. I appreciate you all. Even if you're not here for the live show, you are still a part of my community, so that's good. So yeah, let's keep growing the sport. I know in the US there's a big movement right now to stop pushing grow the sport so much and start pushing progress the sport. So a big move towards equality, a big move towards higher quality courses and stuff. And while those things are super critical here, and I think we're doing a really good job of moving towards more women playing, more children playing, I think here we are still definitely in grow the sport territory when the majority haven't heard of it yet. So I'm excited to be able to get to the point where we can go into that sort of next phase.
Well, I don't want to go into too much detail, but I don't know if you saw or heard about the little disc golf scandal about Sarah Holcomb's YouTube channel, and someone commented something really, really horrible and nasty on our YouTube channel, and Disc Golf Strong made a big post about it and commented and put out loads of stuff, and it got fairly big publicity, and it ended up basically being this one person being a complete.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people just reaching out and saying that, look, the women are working really hard, they're really strong, and we're seeing more and more people getting into it, and basically talking about disc golf equality, etc., etc. Yeah,
it's one of the topics I had on my list for tonight's show. I was sent a link by one of the regular viewers of the show to a podcast I could listen to. So if you type in, let me find the link to the podcast. Sorry for not looking. So if you type in "Ladies of the Chains" into Google, you'll come across a podcast called Ladies of the Chains Disc Golf, and there's a really good episode they released this week talking about sexism in disc golf, reacting to the drama that Olli was talking about. And the more people who listen to things like that, the better. I am going to confess to being a hypocrite and not having listened to it yet. I didn't get the time to fit it into my schedule today, unfortunately, but I will make sure to check out at least some of it. It's an hour long, so it's quite a commitment, but if you guys are here listening to me, then I'm sure you can make some time for Ladies of the Chains. So check that out, and try and see both sides of the issue, especially if you're firmly on one side like me. Like, I obviously am very much for equality, I'm very much for growing the sport, and I try and see what the other people on the other side are saying, and I can't really follow completely, if I'm completely honest, but I always find it's important to try and understand where they're coming from so that I can try and help bring equality to more people. So hopefully that garbled mess of words that I just vomited out was somewhat followable, and yeah, let's keep the sport open for everybody, and it's more fun when you've got more people playing, and the more diverse it is, the better. So
I think everyone watching agrees with you, Harry, and totally understand what you're trying to say.
even if sometimes I make a bit of a mangled mess of my words. So yeah, finally for this segment of the show, UK Disc Golf News, let's talk about the new release from our sponsor, Launch Disc Golf. So thanks to Launch for sponsoring tonight's show, and they have released the Cypher, which is the first driver in the Launch Disc Golf range. So it's a Speed 8 driver, and it's coming out in their new Alpha plastic, which is their premium plastic. So it's going to be the first premium plastic release from Launch Disc Golf, or from Disc Golf UK.
So I can actually testify to this because I have thrown the prototype test flight personally, and it is very nice. It's very, very glidey, easy to throw for beginners and for people that don't have a super big arm. I threw it about 50% just to kind of just give it a throw and see what happened, and it just kind of flipped up and glide forever. It's probably similar to a Latitude 64 Diamond. The plastic is very similar to the gold plastic for Latitude as well. If you had two of them right next to each other, I probably couldn't tell the difference. So,
oh wow, that's really good to hear. I'm excited about that. Right.
Premium plastic, unstable, lots of glide. There we go. We've got a picture of it.
Picture of it on the screen.
Who did that design? Stamp. That looks really cool.
I think Disc Golf UK have an in-house artist now, so I'm
Nice.
assuming it was done by them. But it's really cool. Yeah, I'm really excited to get my hands on one. I was talking to Noah, because Noah's obviously thrown one being on the team Disc Golf UK. So I was talking to Noah about it, and he was very excited about it, and he was telling me that it was. I was worried that it would be too similar to a different disc I throw, which is the Cast Plus Lots. And he told me it's much slower and more overstable than a Lots, so I'm gonna be able to fit that in my bag, definitely.
More overstable than Lots.
Yeah, the Lots isn't very overstable though.
I just had a quick look at the flight numbers there for the Cypher, and I might not necessarily agree with them. I think it might be slightly more unstable than what they're saying, or slightly more gliding. But again, the flight numbers are not. They are just a rough guide, aren't they?
They are, and after all, the production run might be different to the prototype, and several things like that. We got Dan in chat saying the art was done in house, so I was correct. So yeah, really excited to throw a Cypher. Hopefully I can get my hands on one. I'm going to have to get my order in after the show, I think. But for all you guys watching right now, we have one to give away courtesy of Launch Disc Golf. So thank you so much to them for supporting the show, and for you guys, a chance to get your hands on a first run Launch Disc Golf Cypher. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to comment in the chat on either Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch starting from now. So anybody who comments starting from now until the end of the show will be in the draw. We'll do the draw at the end of the show. I'll be able to scroll up to the chat, see who's been entered. You don't have to say anything specific. You just have to make yourself known so that you're here. And I want to let you know right now that the winner is going to be picked at the end of the show. I still have to do last week's giveaway because I am terrible at remembering about things. So there will be UDIS codes coming out still. I've got a list of names to who are entered into them, but they haven't been sent out. So that will still be happening. So comment in the chat. You'll get this. We'll do this giveaway live on the show. I've got it all sorted for today. And next week's giveaway as well is going to be one that you can enter after you've heard the show. So for those listeners who listen back after the show, you'll be able to win next week. You can't win this week because it's going to be picked at the end of the show, but next week's is going to run until the week after. So we'll have something that you other members of the community can win. So very excited to get my hands on a Cypher, and I hope you guys are too. And I'm sure Ollie will be as well. Ollie, you can enter something in the chat and you can be in the giveaway.
Why not?
Why not, indeed. The only person who can't be in the giveaway is Tom Messenger, my brother, who is here in the show tonight and will be coming to Manchester League this weekend and making a fool of himself in front of everyone. Fingers crossed, because I always enjoy it when he does. But he's commenting in the chat right now, but he doesn't know that he's ineligible for this giveaway. Family members not allowed, I'm afraid.
family members not allowed.
I'll sort Tom out with a different disc at some point to make up for it. But I've had a family members not allowed policy.
I think if you have enough discs, you shouldn't be qualified. What do you think?
Ooh. What's enough discs that you can never have enough discs?
Controversial question.
My entire bookcase of discs behind me, as you guys can start to see as I pull them out from behind, qualifies enough discs, I think, but I'm all good. I got Michael Healy saying Facebook stream ended for me. It's definitely still going, Michael. You can see it. See it's still going, but I can drop you a link in the YouTube chat if you wanted to come back to Facebook, or you can just watch it on YouTube, where you can see the rest of our other YouTube community are hanging out. So right, I'm enjoying all your comments. Anybody making fun of Tom is approval in my eyes. So Tom, thanks for being here, and I'll see you on Saturday.
So are you picking a winner now or at the end of the show?
At the end of the show, we've got we'll let people comment. Anyone who gets involved between when I announced it, which I've marked the comments on here, and the end, and I'll be able to see all the comments, and we'll scroll them through. So yeah, Olli, let's talk about some London disc golf community stuff as we end the UK disc golf news and move on to actual show. Here we are, Olli. Where do you want to start? I know we've got an agenda somewhere, but I've completely lost it. So shall we talk? You've got it written down. Perfect. Shall we talk about Horsenden Hill?
Yeah, why not? So most of you probably know that I've been involved with Horsenden Hill now probably since the lockdown. I was put on furlough in end of March, and then I had obviously a lot of spare time, so I was spending a lot of time at Horsenden Hill, which is my local disc golf course. It's about 25 minutes from my house, so got involved there, helping to push and promote disc golf there. And for all you guys that missed it or didn't hear about it, we now have 18 permanent baskets at Horsenden Hill, plus 2 practice baskets. So we have 20 disc golf baskets in total at Horsenden Hill Activity Centre. It is in Brentford, West London. So for anyone that lives in Reading, it's about an hour's drive for you guys. And it's about, just about 10-20 minutes from the M25. So
yeah, for anyone in Leamington Spa area, it's actually surprisingly closer than you think, because it's the right bit of London. So I think it was probably about an hour from Leamington, which is much shorter than you would think, but you just sort of drive straight there, and then you arrive in London, and then you're pretty much at Horsenden. You don't have to do all the complicated, awful bits.
It's technically, depending on your definition of London, the postcode is UB6, so it's outside of the central zone, so don't even worry about congestion zone. The congestion zone is like this small compared to where it actually is, so don't even worry about that. But yeah, we've changed the layout of Horsenden Hill. We had the open day end of August, and we had about 50-60 people come down and play disc golf.
Brilliant.
Ben came down and shot the course record of -14, which is very impressive, and it took me 2 or 3 weeks to beat that by one shot and go -15. So I invite Ben to come back down and try beat -15. It's a very short and easy course. It's kind of designed for beginners and people to get into the sport. Having said that, there are a lot of tricky greens. So although you might look at the stats and the length of the holes and go, oh, that's kind of boring, it's just really short and easy, I invite you to come out and just birdie all of them. It's trickier than you think. There's a lot of baskets on the slopes, on the hills, and you can get tricky rollaways, and when there should be birdies or pars, very easy to get bogey. So also at Horsenden Hill, you have amazing views over London and Wembley at 2 or 3 different places. So amazing views as well. And on a great day, definitely worth bringing your camera or take your phone and take lots of pictures while you're out there. It's a great photo opportunity out there as well.
Yeah, for anyone who's friends with me on Facebook, you can go to my profile. You can go back to July last year, I believe, when British Open was there, and you can see some epic pictures of Horsenden, especially the hole 18's tee and the view across from what used to be hole 6, but I don't know what they are now because the numbers changed.
The next thing I wanted to talk about is the layup event that we had not last weekend, but the weekend before. Sorry, I'm holding that a bit weird. The layup event was a collaboration between London Disc Golf Community and Zoo Disc Golf, and the aim was to introduce disc golf to ultimate players and have it as equal gender as possible. So we ended up actually having the event being the highest attended disc golf event by female players ever in the UK. The next step towards gender equality in disc golf. So really, really proud of reaching that milestone with the help of Zoo Disc Golf, Ladbroke Audio, Latitude 64, and Horsenden Hill Activity Centre for putting on the event. I think we had 18 women out of 51. So yeah, really, really proud of having to reach that milestone and kind of set the new bar and raise the bar and encourage other people to go and smash that record, no problem. I know that disc golf is female disc golf is being pushed in Reading. I know it's being pushed up in Manchester and other places. And I know that you're keen on pushing gender equality in disc golf. And I think more and more we see coming, becoming a thing. So yeah, really, really proud and really excited to have done that. And I hope that it's just the first step to something bigger and better where we have 30 or 40 women coming next time. So why not push it bigger and better, right?
Yeah, it's really great. And yeah, I want to echo what some people in the chat saying. Congrats on being able to run an event like that. And I really hope that some of the people who came to play for the event continue in the sport, because it'll be really great to keep seeing people like that out on the course. So
yeah, well, everyone got a disc like this, so we made a custom disc, and most of them were fuses, so easy beginner-friendly disc for anyone who hasn't played disc golf before to use it. Some of the ultimate players told me that they didn't like the disc, and again, I think that comes down to them being more athletic and being able to throw the disc far and strong, and they probably turned over for them quite easy, which is interesting feedback. And so some of them didn't like the disc, some of them loved the disc, and again, I think it's just a personal preference at the end of the day. We did have some of these which are maidens, so you only had 45 fuses, and then we got 10 maidens as well. Anyways, huge success. I still need to publish the video that we did for that event. I still need to publish the photos, and I've been really busy, so sorry about that, guys. It will come out soon. Stay tuned, and I'll be posting up something about the photos and videos soon.
Yeah, indeed. So we got Ben in chat saying think layups gender balance shows that the glaring issue between ultimate and disc golf can learn a lot from ultimate. I would agree. I personally played with some ultimate players at Manchester this week who were on a trip back down to Bristol, and it was really great to meet them and pick their brains about the things that we can do differently, and the reasons they think ultimate and disc golf are different in that aspect.
Yeah, I think what Ben Gardside is saying, he was at the layup event and gave me some great feedback as well, and I think he is absolutely right that ultimate is more established. It's more kind of formal, if you like. Maybe that's the wrong word, but I think there's definitely opportunity for disc golf to learn from the ultimate community. Obviously, they are, correct me, I don't know these figures off the top of my head, but like 5 or 10 times bigger than disc golf in the UK, if not more. So they've gone through the growing pains. They have full-time staff within the UKU. United Kingdom Ultimate Association, running Ultimate full time. And it's what 2 or 3 members of staff full time employed to run Ultimate. So obviously our equivalent would be the BDGA for England, Wales, and then Scotland's got the Scottish Disc Golf Association now. Ireland's got the All Ireland Association. And again, I think with the membership being upgraded probably next year, and the amount of players that we have coming in, we'll probably eventually be able to afford a first disc golf full-time employee within the association as well.
Wow.
On a personal note, I'm looking to see if I can build up and grow up my business and brand to work full-time on disc golf, and I think that would be awesome and a great dream to have, and just keep pushing, keep doing my thing, and hopefully I'll be doing disc golf full-time. And how cool would that be? And
Yeah,
then
that would be the dream, man.
that would be the dream, right? And then I can push and promote and grow disc golf even more and spend more time on that. Yeah.
I'd be super interested to know how many people in the UK would consider disc golf their primary job right now, and I think it's probably still a single-digit number of people. I think you've got Del at QP and his staff, and then you've got Seamus, and you've got Matt Cutler, and that's approaching about it, right?
I was going to say no one, but I think you named a few there.
Yeah, Richard Hatton as well, and
yeah, but Richard Hatton's not full-time. Matt Cutler's not full-time. Derek probably the only one.
I would say that Richard was full-time. Certainly.
Well,
he
doesn't. I spoke to him about it on Saturday, and he said that he's still doing his other job as well. So sounds like me, where I've got another job and doing this job. I don't think Richard's doing it full-time yet. I might be wrong, and
yeah, we'll have to check that, because I'm sure he's mentioned to me that he was before. So we'll get that one fact checked next time Richard's on the show maybe. But we'll see. And I know that there's a few people who are doing it full-time, but not many. Certainly not many.
Well, I think it'd be exciting to have that number grow, even if it's 1 or 2 now. Have it to be 5 next year. Have it be 10 the year after. And when you can afford to have disc golf being a full-time job, that's really exciting. And then that means that you truly have a bit more money coming into the sport and being able to afford basic wages. And that's obviously going to enable more people to spend more time in the sport, doing events or more products or whatever it is that you do, install courses. It's just going to help grow the sport that much more and that much quicker.
Yeah, we got Adam in the chat saying that I was wrong. So very frequently I am wrong about these kind of things. So yeah, less full-time people than maybe I thought, but Ollie's definitely right about the way we want to go to get to that point, and it'd be really exciting if you could be one of them one day, Ollie.
Well, hopefully next year, touch wood. Next year might be it.
Yeah, fingers crossed, because that would mean great things for the sport in the country, and be really cool for more and more stuff going on. Because with the growth of players that we're seeing right now, we're going to need more tournaments. We're going to need more courses in the ground. We're going to need more places for people to go play, and we're going to need more investment in UK media and other areas where we need to grow the sport and make sure we've all got the future for the sport that we want in this country. So excited to see that happen.
It kind of leads on to my really exciting announcement that I wanted to share with Harry and everyone in the chat. I kind of teased it on yesterday when I was doing my unboxing at Horse on the Hill for my new shop. For anyone that hasn't seen the unboxing, it's on the London Disc Golf Community Facebook page. I now have more than 180 discs in the shop, which is crazy and exciting. And my big announcement is that for the Trilogy Challenge at Horston Hill, I have gone ahead and ordered 100 player packs, which means that the winner will now receive a Latitude 64 skill basket.
Cool.
So raising the bar, moving to the next level, and to have Milton Keynes get 75 people and probably more, and and have Horse and Hill Activity Centre or London Disc Golf Community to push to get 100 players as well, leaving 175 Trilogy Challenge player packs in the UK is crazy. And I think that's really exciting to be able to push the bar and to show Latitude that disc golf is growing in the UK, and what better way than to kind of push the boundaries. And the amount of support that I've had for the Trilogy sign-up so far has just been unreal. We've got 57 people signed up already. We've got 5 people that sent me messages privately saying they can't make it, but they still want to play a pack. So I've got 62 player packs put aside already. The registration is right now, open again. So for anyone that hasn't signed up and wants to sign up, you can share the registration link with them now. And there's now limited availability of 95 places. The prizes have been doubled. So the top 10 gets prizes, and there'll be, the winner gets obviously the Trilogy Challenge disc. The winner will get the Latitude 64 skill basket. So yeah, huge prizes and really pushing and growing. And we had some people saying that charging £45 for the interview would be ridiculous. And here we are with more than 60 people or 57 people signed up. So really happy, really chuffed. And just want to say a big thank you to everyone that signed up. You guys are amazing. And as you can tell, I'm really excited about this. And there's more places, more spots for people to sign up. I've already had 2 or 3 saying, "Oh, I missed it. Can I sign up?" And I said, just hang on until Thursday and you should be fine. So
yeah,
if you haven't signed up, guys, and you still want to come to Horston Hill, sign up now while you can. There's, I think, 35 spots left, 38 spots left. So sign up while you can, bring a friend. You can choose your own tee times when you sign up to make things a little easier. So when you sign up on the registration page, you can choose who you play with, what time you play with, and just makes it a bit more fun, basically.
Yeah, so Olli, we had a comment in the chat from Jessica saying, massive prizes, tempted to sign up, I just don't think I am good enough yet. Jessica, this event is not for people who are good, it's for people who want to have fun, want to get out on the course and play some disc golf. You get given 3 brand new discs to play, so the intention is that people could play even for the first time ever. So,
absolutely.
So there's
Jessica, I really thank you for your comment. We get this all the time that people go, I don't want to play my first event, and this event is for you. I've actually set this up for people like you, and I've got a lot of criticism for this event only being 1 round of 18 holes. And the reason for that is that for people that are playing for the very first time, probably don't want to play more than 18 holes. It's tiring, it's a long time. You're playing 1 hour, 2 hours of playing disc golf. Most of us that are probably watching the show play a lot and want to play as much as possible. I get that. But this event is designed for people like yourself to play your first event. It's super chilled, super relaxed. You can sign up with people that you know. You can sign up the time that you want to play. And like Harry was saying, you get 3 discs in your player pack. You get a towel, you get a mini, you get a scorecard. Huge value for money as well, with lots of prizes as well. And it's at a great facility with brand new disc golf baskets, great views over London. We've got free parking, toilets, a cafe, a bar where we sell drinks and stuff. Definitely sign up, Jessica. You won't regret it, and you'll really, really enjoy it. Trust me.
So, Olli, for anyone who wants to sign up based on hearing what it's more going to be like from just then, when is it?
When is it? It is on October the 3rd, Saturday, October the 3rd. And you can sign up anywhere from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So if you're living a bit further away, you can choose a later tea time, which is absolutely fine. And again, it's just the 1 round. So you show up, play with your card mates, play your round, and submit your scorecards. And you can either leave the facility, all the prizes will be done online after the events, or you can stay around and pay to play another round. It is a private pay-to-play course, and your round of 18 is included in the £45 entry fee. And if you want to play more, we have a discount specifically for this event, which is £8 for the rest of the day. So for anyone that is keen to play 2, 3, 4 rounds, whatever, as much as possible, sign up early, play your round, submit your scorecard, go pay the £8, and then play as much as you want afterwards. It probably will be a busy day if we get 90 people, so keep that in mind. But it's definitely going to be a lot of fun. And not announced yet officially, but a little teaser, we might have UDisc live scoring, so you can follow along, watch everyone else's scores, see what you need to beat. And I think that'd be really interesting with the tea time format as well, that you might have 2 hours of people playing already out on the course and -5s to beat, and your tea time's not like until the last one, or you're first and you finished at 11, 10, 11, 12 o'clock and you still got 2 hours left. You can follow the live scoring and see who's still out on the course. So not confirmed yet, but we'll announce it out if or when that happens. But I think that'd be really fun and exciting. So stay tuned
that'd be great. Yeah, you might be able to use the league's beta for that.
I'm already in talks with UDisc about it. So we used live scoring for layup, and it'll be something similar for Trilogy Challenge already. So
brilliant, cool, sounds good. So keep your eyes out for that, guys. And
thank you, Max, for sharing the link. Appreciate that. That's the one, yeah.
Perfect. Brilliant.
Any
cool.
questions about the Trilogy Challenge before I jump on to the last thing that I want to talk about? Let me know in the chat.
Yeah, put your questions down there in the chat on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Facebook. If you've got questions, we'll get back to them once we've talked about the last thing that Olli wants to talk about. So, Olli, let's hit me with the next thing.
Well, the last thing I want to talk about, and again, it's is the Wembley Disc Golf Open. So it's a disc golf event on the 14th of November. It's called the Wembley Open because it's obviously got the view over Wembley, it's near Wembley. I thought about calling it the London Disc Golf Open, but London's a big place and people might not kind of understand it properly. But I think Wembley Disc Golf Open is a bit more appropriate to the location, and people might understand where that is a bit more. Whereas if you say London, London's a big place. Whereas that, or if you say Wembley, people probably know where Wembley is, and kind of it's a bit more local, a bit more appropriate, I think. It will be a PDJ event, so it'll be a sanctioned event. It'll be a bit more official, playing by the rules. I hope to have the official new elite layout, so it'll be a temporary, more challenging layout for this PDJ competition. 2 rounds of 18, hopefully. The format still to be confirmed. There's been a lot of discussions privately about the formats, number of groups, tee times, shotgun start, and all of that still to be ironed out and decided upon. Lots of different opinions, what's safest, what's not safest, and I'm not gonna lie, it's causing a bit of stress trying to think about all the different factors and making a decision on it, but we'll get there in the end. And I think the general consensus was that if we have less than 36 people, tee times would be more appropriate, and if you have more than 36 people, it would be shotgun start. Other way around, sorry guys. Shotgun start for 36 or less, tee times for more than 36 people. And having seen how many people sign up for both layup and Trilogy Challenge, I'm 100% confident we'll get more than 36 people. So rough estimate will be around £30 entry fee for 1 round, 18 holes on a private play course. You get your green fees, you get your prizes with no player pack. We're working on getting a player pack disc that you can buy as an optional extra. I know Harry, you specifically requested that, so we'll see whether we can make that happen. And again, it's just finding out how many discs do we order, what price do we sell it at, and there's loads of stuff to figure out. So hopefully we'll have all of that stuff ironed out by the end of this month, or at the same time as the Trilogy Challenge. So lots of stuff to figure out there, but again, really exciting to have our first PDJ competition at Horsham on the Hill. And with the Trilogy Challenge, there'll be no out of bounds area, so it's just a casual, easy layout. And then with the Wembley Open events, it'll be OB everywhere. It'll be harsh, it'll be challenging, longer tees, mandos, and it'll be a bit more proper, official. The standards should probably be raised. So trying to set the expectation there a little bit, but again, there's lots to be done, and again, all dependent on whether we go into lockdown again or what happens. So it's kind of difficult to plan anything in the near future, but we'll try our best.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. I hopefully will get to come down and play. I'd love to play the new layout, and a tournament's a great reason to go down. It's sort of 3 hours for me, but for a tournament I can make that happen. So yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully I can be there with all you guys, and yeah, I'm really keen to have some once sort of lockdown restrictions start to ease and stuff. It'd be great to have some meetups for Don't Shoot stuff. But for now, we'll have to make do with socially distanced waving at tournaments. So yeah, I hope to see some of you at Olli's event in November, which will be really fun.
We just reading through some of the comments. Most people, we've got Adam, Shane, Max really keen for the Wembley Open. Some unfortunate feedback about the Milton Keynes scoring on UDisc. We'll hopefully try and figure out what that is and try and see if we can fix that for future events.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it does need a little bit of explanation. We've got we're using UDisc leagues for Manchester League, which is running every Sunday for the next 4 weeks, and it's going really well, really smoothly. We've had some instruction videos put together.
Nice.
Matt's made some really good guide on how to do it, and once you're in and you've managed to get your group together and stuff, it works quite well. So we've been enjoying it, and it's a great reference to be able to go back onto the UDisc League website and see who's winning and see how many shots you're behind.
I haven't actually played in a UDisc League yet, purely because of my location. I know Dinton, Reading doing a UDisc League, but again, I've just been so busy on the weekends that I haven't had a chance to go there. Played once this year, I think. So yeah, it's just been crazy. But maybe next year or even over the winter, we can have a disc golf league of our own at Horston Hill. I think we'll almost got enough players now locally to start making that happen. I'm obviously pushing towards the Trilogy brand, as you all know, Latitude 64 Dynamic Discs and Westside Discs, and they have what's called the Marksman League. So you pay a certain nominal fee to enter the league, and then it's a putting challenge, putting competition, putting league, and then the winner wins a Marksman disc golf basket. So I think that's really cool, really exciting, and I hope that we can have enough players at Horston Hill to make that happen this year. I've kind of been wanting to do that since 2017, so maybe this is the year. If not, next year will definitely be the year. Just need enough people to make it happen, and really excited for the putting league. And if anyone that knows me, putting is my game, so it'd be really exciting to have someone to come challenge me on putting. That'd be really exciting.
Yeah, I'd love to try a putting league. I find that really fun, so maybe we can have something like that up here as well one day. So, Olli, anything else that you want to cover before we do our giveaway and wrap for the day?
I think that is everything. Just again, wanted to say a big shout out to the guys that helped me run the layup event. Zoo Ultimate, we've got Rob and Faust helped me make the event possible. It was really awesome. Ladbroke Audio has been helping and supporting both the layup event and the Trilogy Challenge. It was thanks to Ladbroke Audio that we were able to order the 100 player packs and make that happen, and have the Latitude 64 skill basket available to the winner, and to kind of raise the bar to the next level. And obviously thank you to Latitude 64 for supporting me and my shop and providing with all the discs and everything. So yeah, just want to say a quick shout out to everyone that's been supporting and helping me, and everyone in the chat as well. Thanks for supporting, and yeah, really appreciate it. And if you could tell your friends about the Trilogy Challenge, let them know it's available. Let them know that the registration is open again now. So for anyone who wants to sign up, this is it. This is final. The cutoff point is the cutoff point. The number of people that can sign up is the number of people. That's it. Nothing's changing now. So this is it. So if you want to play, sign up. Let's do it. And that's it.
That sounds really good. We've got one more question for you, Olli, in the chat. Adam wants to know, what is your big aspiration in disc golf? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Dream kind of question. And while you talk to Adam about that, I will get the draw going for the disc. So yeah, let's hear it, Olli.
Well, I'm not surprised this question coming from Adam. We kind of talked about this on Monday this week or last week, and I think my aspirations would be to be working in disc golf full time, running disc golf events, running my disc golf shop, and maybe have multiple courses within London or within the local area. And at the moment, I'm working together with Horton and Hill, kind of helping the facility grow, and we might have multiple facilities in 5 years, who knows, with multiple disc golf courses and multiple activities. Reality is that today, tomorrow, disc golf is not able to afford to run a facility by itself. Obviously, Quarry Park is the exception to the rule, and they've been doing it for 30 years, so that obviously takes time to build up. So with Horston Hill, we've got foot golf, disc golf, pitch and putt, multiple activities, as well as events, stag do's, hen parties, loads of stuff to kind of make the whole wheel turn. And hopefully in 5 years' time, we'll have multiple Horston Hills around the country, around London, to have more disc golf courses and do our thing. And while a lot of people are doing installing free-to-play courses, we will probably be installing pay-to-play courses. And hopefully when people come to Horston Hill and say that it's expensive to play, I understand, but hopefully you can tell and see the difference between what a private course is like compared to a free-to-play course. And obviously keep in mind that Horston Hill is brand new. We've just installed the 18 baskets, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. So we've got loads of improvements to make. We've got tee signs to make. We've got tee pads to install, more signage, the whole shebang. And just look at Quarry Park, how far they've come now. And hopefully in 5 years' time, we will be on par with Quarry Park. And obviously Quarry Park's a big beast and doing the thing. And yeah, I think having something like Quarry Park in London, it's pretty much the dream since day one. And been working hard to get there in the last 2 years. So who knows? Bigger shop, more products, sponsorship potentially. I think it'd be awesome to be sponsored by Latitude 64. So just going to keep grinding, keep doing my thing, and get more people involved. I think if I'm working full time as well, it'd be awesome to employ someone else to help me with my events, to help me with my shop. And it's a lot of work, a lot of work. So all the help I can get, I really, really appreciate it. People that come and help volunteer and support the events and help support the open days, help support the course. Really appreciate it and really makes a difference. And with the help from sponsors, we're able to kind of show our appreciation a bit more. And I'm hoping that next year we'll have more of a game plan for the whole year, rather than just one event after another event after another event. So I know that Scotland are really good at kind of planning the year ahead and announcing it sort of February, March time. They're like, this is all the events for the whole year. I would love to be able to do something like that for Horston Hill at disc golf as well, and say, we're having the Wembley Open 2 in this date, we have the Trilogy Challenge this date, we have this event on that date. And fortunate enough to have a course and facility where we can kind of do what we like. And who knows, next year we'll probably change the layout again, because why not?
That's so
anyways,
fun.
that's a lot of stuff. Choose the winner, Harry, and let's
Yeah. So I've done the draw. I've done the random number generator behind on the other monitor while you were just talking there, and the winner is Amanda Bryant. So congratulations, Amanda. The comment which won. Let me see if I can just pull it up again. There we go. The comment which was the winner was
the first one, number one.
No, it wasn't. It was Amanda saying, "Jessica, you'll be fine. I'm not really good, but it's being there that's the main thing. Meeting others and enjoying it. Talking about reasons to play the Trilogy Challenge." So thanks for your comment, Amanda, and really excited to get that disc shipped out to you. So thanks to our sponsor, Launch Disc Golf. If you want to pick up your very own Launch Disc Golf Cypher, if you didn't win this event, you'd like to buy one, I know I'm going to after the show, go to launchdiscgolf.co.uk, add a Cypher to your basket, While you're there, add a Don't Shoot Disc Golf Lander to your basket because it's a really great putter and it will support the show. So slip that one in, support the show, and support my sponsors for letting me do this every week. So thanks again to everyone. Thanks to London Disc Golf community for supporting the YouTube stream, and thanks to Ollie for coming on. Ollie, it's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you very much, Harry. Thank you as always. What you're doing is amazing. Keep doing the thing. And we didn't quite get to talk about your YouTube video, but just keep doing your thing, buddy. You're doing amazing. Everyone in the chat were loving it, and just persist, and don't give up. I know that this is week 26 anniversary of half a year. It's kind of nuts to think that it's been 6 months already, and I think it's only been 6 months since I started my YouTube channel, and look how far we've come in just 6 months. How far will we be in another 6 months? We'll probably be double in size, if not more. We'll smash it together and keep pushing each other, and just keep doing it. You're doing great, Harry. Keep it up.
Awesome. Well, thank you, and thanks to everyone for coming along to the chat. Yeah, I've got a YouTube video out now. If you want to see me throw left-handed around Manchester, it's certainly interesting. I hit a lot of trees, but more videos coming soon. And thanks to everyone for watching tonight, and I will see you all next week. Cheers for coming on, Ollie.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Good night.